Welcome back everybody, it's the 5th of October now, and as you can probably tell we're back in Digne again. Actually I didn't do any filming in Marseille, so it doesn't matter. Do excuse me, I'm a little bit tired, a bit of a long week really, so you know, what have we been up to? Well, as I told you in last week's video, we went to Marseille. It was nice. It was nice to see Holly for the week. Pretty much, I got back yesterday afternoon actually, a little bit earlier than planned because of a few administrative problems, but we'll get to that in a minute. So you know, pretty much relaxing over the weekend was good. With her friend, her best friend, and Heidi, if you're watching this, wherever you are in the world right now, whether you're home or not, I hope you're home anyway. By the time this goes up, you should be home. But anyway, wherever you are in the world, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I hopefully will see you again sometime. And if my head's been cut off again at the top, I do apologise, but anyway, enough about that. Yeah, other than that, well, we like I said, we relaxed, got all the official documentation out of the way. There was a little bit of a problem with mine, so it was all sent off yesterday evening, and indeed the bank thing, which was sent off this morning, which is shown in this dossier here, which I'm not going to go into too much because it's about French banks, and probably a lot of people here who don't understand British banks, or indeed banks of their own country, so not calling you silly or stupid, I'm just saying it's quite difficult to explain, especially as I learnt it all in French and now I'm going to describe it all in English. So, well, that's all finished now. Not really much else to say. I mean, it's a pleasure to see Holly, and she'll be coming up later today, Friday, for the weekend here in Digne, so I'll show the sights and sounds of this wonderful 8,000 person town. When you consider she's in Marseille, the second biggest city in France, we're looking at a bit of a big difference. That's pretty much all for what's happened this week. Coming up this coming week, we're going to gap on Monday for Tuesday's training session, which will be the final training session before November. It's just to sort of say, you know, have you done all the administration, have you done this, and if so, thanks for doing this, and here's one or two ideas for lesson planning that you can do. I'm about to go, actually, when I finish filming here, I'm going to go and teach for the third time so far. So, still a little bit nervous. I mean, I don't know the class personally. They know of me, but and I know of them, but this will be the first time that I've been, dare I say, alone with this class to be teaching with them. So, not a big issue, it's just one of those, you know, fear of the unknown things, especially in terms of their ability. Other than that, obviously, like I said, next week we'll be teaching a lot more, and obviously we'll get into the full swing of things. I received my timetable yesterday when I got back, so pretty much all the documentation is sorted now. Everything as well, the sun is still shining, it's blue skies out there. If not, it's a little bit cold, it's around 18 degrees. I do apologise if I'm sort of rubbing it in, but it's 18 degrees. But yeah. So, I hope you've had a good week. Like I said, please continue to read my blog, which will go up on Monday. I do apologise, last week was a little bit late because we were doing something on Monday evening. So, we were actually out in Marseille sightseeing for a bit. So, this week's written blog will go up on Monday as planned, I hope, as well as one or two little bits of documentation I've got to finish up. But I hope you've had a good week. I hope to see you all very soon. I'll try not to look as tired next time, I promise. But thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always, and I guess we'll see you next week. Thank you and goodbye.